My dad almost unalived me with an axe head and still doesn't know it. This happened a few years ago, but it still sits in the back of my head and pops up now and then. I was home from college for the holidays, and my dad wanted help preparing wood for the fireplace. We live kind of out in the country, so chopping wood is just part of the deal. I've done it with him every year since I was a kid. Now my dad has this really old axe. It's big 80 and heavy. The wooden handle was cracked and the iron head was loose. You could actually feel it wiggle if you tilt it. He knows this. But he refuses to get a new one because, in his words, it still works. That's kind of his thinking. If it hasn't completely fallen apart yet, it's still good enough. Anyway, we're outside in the cold, I'm stacking the split wood to the side, and he's doing the chopping. I'm not standing that close to him. Maybe 5 or 6 feet away, out of the danger zone, basically. I've always been around him when he does this, and it never felt dangerous. Then shit happened. He raised the axe over his head like usual and brought it down hard. I didn't even realize anything was off until I heard this weird clanking noise. And the axe head flew off mid-swing and came right past my face really fast. It missed me by what couldn't have been more than a couple of inches. I felt the air with my ear. It landed behind me in the dirt, maybe 4 or 5 feet back. It could have easily smashed into my skull, my neck, anywhere, really, and it would have been bad. Not ideal, you could say. I froze. Completely, I didn't move or say a thing. I just stood there staring. My brain short-circuited like it didn't know whether to freak out or laugh. Meanwhile, my dad didn't even notice. He muttered something like, "Goddamn thing came loose again," walked over, picked it up, and started tapping it back onto the handle like he was fixing a loose broomstick. Like nothing happened. I thought about saying something right then, like, "Dad," that almost hit me, but I couldn't even form the words. By the time I recovered, it felt weird to bring it up. I figured he'd either brush it off or make a joke about it. The moment was already gone. He still hasn't fixed it properly, or replaced it, and as far as I know, he still doesn't know how close he came to seriously injuring me. But he got a new one because it was on sale, so it's okay, I guess. I haven't helped with the wood since, though. I think he just assumes I got lazy or bored. But the truth is, I don't trust my dad around axes anymore. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it was a freak accident and I'm being dramatic. But man, that thing was close, too close.